for Wisconsin, so Ashburn still sitting with 40 aces this season. Make it 41 as she aces Sarame in the back middle.
Yes, so many times we've seen her come.
Did a great job with all of the press. What a serve by Izzy Ashburn, her specialty.
Izzy Ashburn has such an amazing serve. She puts a fast ball.
In the middle, it's dug by Guchtekin. Debs playing at the pin right now for Wisconsin. And a dig by Ashburn. Devin Robinson is denied by Marquette. Aubrey Hamilton, and in the middle, Carson Murray. Franklin, dug by Strawback, comes down to Reitzma. From the back row, Hamilton. Saved by Ashburn. At the net, a joust. Franklin keeps it alive. Guchtekin bumps it over. Ashburn sets Debs down the line off Strawback. A point for Wisconsin.
Cross court off the right side shoulder.
All right, here is Ashburn going to the right back again, and she aces Palazzolo. Sydney, here is Izzy back to serve. Ashburn goes deep and gets another ace as Mayberry on the left back tried to handle it with her hands in front of her face. John Audius and Pete Waite with you here at the field house. Franklin's pass finds Izzy, one hand set up, left hand tip over by Danielle Hart, and you could almost tell Hart was, as she was in the air, just kind of found the right spot.
A high pass, tight on the net, but nice job for Ashburn coming from the back row. You know, she can't get up there and dump it. She's got to stay on her own side of the net. You've got to get a good pass, and Guchtekin put it to the right side, maybe 8 foot off, and it just messed everything up.
Guchtekin spins a perfect pass up front to Ashburn, and there is Sarah.
Outside, Franklin on the outside, a nice swing cross court in the seam. Go to him and get him used to it.
Fun fact about the Badgers blocking, 4 of the 7 matches this season, Wisconsin has had double figures in blocks. And this one rattled and pinballed around on the Rhode Island side. It'll be an ace for Ashburn.
And she's up against a 6-foot middle blocker, so at 6'4", she's got a real advantage.
4-0 Badgers run, pass off to the right and down. It's an ace for Izzy. Guchtekin right now, more aces than digs, 4-3. Here comes the serve by Rhode Island, goes to the back middle, pop forward on a perfect pass by Ojo, and the set finds Crawford right at the middle, and there is Caroline Crawford, the 6'3 junior, popping one down for the Badgers. 3 Badger passers awaiting this Northwestern serve. It goes to the back middle, sticking the pass is GG, right side, it's Hart, bouncing it down past the 10-foot line on the slide.
Another good pass by the Badgers, and as long as they do that and keep the setter in the middle position there, they can split the blockers. Again, their tempo might be something that surprises Wisconsin.
Both teams hitting in the 200s right now. Ojo picks it up on serve receive. Right side, Anna Smrek spins it off the blocker's hands, and it falls down. 15-12 Northwestern. Here comes the serve. Guchtekin up front to Ashburn in the middle of the Crawford, and she'll hang in the air and drop it down for the Badgers. Kill 15-13 Wisconsin.
Ashburn did a great job saving with a one-hand set, a tight pass.
That's a pretty good start if you have never really served and you tie a school record here at Wisconsin for aces in a match. Right side, Demps, powerful shot, popping it right off the setter Russo.
And nice pass by the Badgers, and Ashburn had the kind of the spread offense, had a 31 going in front, had the blocker.
Well, the Badgers have won the last 11 in a row in this series with Northwestern. Here's Hart. Oh, a pounding kill off the libero. I'm not sure if that nailed her in the face or not.
Really popped that fast down the line. Let's see it again.
Yeah,
she got her hands up.
Yeah.
And McGee goes for Franklin. And Smrek pummels that long, but she did get hands on it. Block came out, got a touch.
And open things up for those other pin hitters that Elisaya likes to go to.
2 of the best blocking teams in the Big Ten at play today, and Izzy Ashburn picks on the freshman in serve receive, Jillian Grimes. That's an ace for the Badgers.
It's the communication and blocking that doesn't get talked about enough. They're constantly talking up front where to take steps, when to go up.
Well, this is what Izzy Ashburn can provide from behind. Robinson with 4 kills for the Badgers. On the slide, Allie Holland. Here's Robinson, the hot hand. dig by Ashburn. Orgel is stuffed, and a point for Penn State.
Knew the ball was going to go to the outside after a setter takes the first one. So you see these blockers working together, staying inside, and she is on, and we're seeing it tonight. She's making great decisions, getting her hands over quickly, and it's paying off.
Ashburn the pass to Robinson. They go right back to D-Rob.
She gets absolutely stuffed the play before, so they go right back to her. A confidence boost, and it shows how much they trust Devin Robinson.
Checking underneath it. Robinson puts it down. Her 10th kill.
It up for Wisconsin from the middle, from the opposite, doesn't matter. Robinson is doing it all, finding the holes on the court. Wisconsin right now sitting comfortable.
Robinson pummels it down.
Taking a big rip back at that Penn State middle.
Match point Badgers. Penn State out of system. Kept alive by Markley. Off the video board, it's still alive. Robinson, ball game, Badgers. A third set marathon finally goes Wisconsin's way.
On the line was so lethal tonight and ending it with a full circle.
1 point. The Badgers now hitting 310, 379. The attack percentage for Illinois as Ashburn just drops one right in front of Caroline Barnes in the back row for an ace. What a wicked serve. Tossed into the air. So go after it. Deep serve. Barnes on serve receive. Straight up into the air. Now to the left side. That's Terry with an off-speed shot. A diving dig by Gigi, and then a tap by Robinson on the right, and it falls. 21-20.
Nice defensive play by Guchtikin. Just really covering the court on the left hand.
Mosier, career high 15 kills today for the redshirt freshman from Waterloo, Wisconsin, playing for the Illini. Short serve, 10-foot line, quick setup. Robinson, hard shot, dug. Left side, Terry touches the Badger block. Pancake save. Franklin popped up. Robinson, backwards bump, just got over the net. Free ball. Here comes Illinois. Brown setting, right side, off speed. That's Burbage. Right there, Ojo in the back row. Robinson, right side, down the line. Thumps it to the ground for the kill. Robinson, kill.
Important point. Long rally, some nice defense on both sides. Robinson able to finish it, punching it down.
2 points is nothing in this match here today. Both these teams can go on runs. Here's Guchtikin on the right back with the serve to Illinois to the left side. Terry got the touch. Ojo has the dig. Right side, Robinson splits the block and hammers down another one. 6-3.
Smart play by Ashburn. Ashburn knows who's hot. The hot hitter is Robinson on the right side, as long as she's got her in the front row.
Illinois has Raina Terry with 3 aces today, back behind the line. Ojo's pass off to the right. Ashburn with the save. Robinson with the hit. Terry with the stop. Right sideline. Brown bump sets it over to the inside left. Cross-body shot by Mosier, stopped by Ojo. Left side, Franklin pops one. Touched up front. Dug back row. Left side attack. Mosier all behind that one. Guchtikin with a great stop. Left side, Franklin. Little touch shot over inside the 10-foot line. Save. Free ball to Wisconsin. Ojo. High pass. Ashburn right side. Robinson with a rocket. Down the line. 7-4.
Back to Robinson. She pummeled that ball. And
I love when players look at their hands.
Like, what happened?
It was my hand's fault. Well, she got it right 1 point later. Ball zigzagging to the backcourt for Wisconsin. And Colheed steams one into the lap of Ashburn, but she keeps it alive. And popped up Hayworth. And Yulia Orgel coming in from the back. Guchtikin. And Guchtikin again. Sarah Franklin thumps it off the block. Hayward back to the pin. Cross-court Ashburn. Sarah Franklin a third time, and she wipes it down.
That's why you want to be stopped on defense, because you can make plays like that, even if you're not ready.
We would get one back if we go 5, but hill to climb for Indiana, playing shorthanded against the number 7 team in the country. Saris with the tip. Smrek has been all over that shot. Yulia Orgel at Sarame. And a little joust up there and poked down by Danielle Hart.
Switching up her shot and causing that confusion on Wisconsin's side.
9th kill of the night for Hudson. Sarah Franklin. Devin Robinson. Oh, man. Thunder off the pin for Devin Robinson.
Robinson in a great spot. She had one blocker. She could have gone cross, but she chose to pound that line.
Devin Robinson puts an end to that set. No doubt about that one.
No doubt about that one. Very impressive set by Izzy Ashburn.
First set for Purdue. Next two. Every single match in the Big Ten already sold out months in advance. Robinson thumps it off the block of Hudson.
Orzal, good serve. Dennis off the net. Tessier pushes it outside. Urquhart rolls it right down the line. That was a beauty. Gigi platforms it behind her to Franklin. Off the block and scores.
Michigan using the two setters here today. Went to it last match, and every indication is that's where they want to go with it. But that heads out of play. Off of Michigan, point Wisconsin. There's just so much still to be determined. Quickly done by Wisconsin. Hart gets the kill for the Badgers.
Behind, one blocker up and just hammers that one right by.
Scotty Johnson ready to serve for the Wolverines. Point Wisconsin.
Only spot to go.
Devin Robinson on the block assist. Free ball for Wisconsin. Robinson with the kill, and Wisconsin's rolling here in set 4. The Wolverines. 4 straight points for Wisconsin. Izzy Ashburn to serve for Wisconsin. Tied at 15 here in set 4. Off of Grant, Wisconsin back in front.
He's back to serve.
A little bit of an overpass there from the Spartans will give Wisconsin control as Robinson finds her spot, terminating that one needed as the Spartans will take a timeout. Coach Leah Johnson. Jalen Swain will send this over for the Spartans. How about Devin Robinson once again for Wisconsin? A vertical showcasing the power, and nothing you can do about that if you're Michigan State.
And she's been getting up all night long. We'll go to the bench now, but it had a tip.
Ashburn sets this one up for Danielle Hart. Second set. And it'll be Orgel who had.
Great play by Wisconsin, but Salen Aslian just overthought it a little bit. You can't really make that mistake, but it really costed her. Now Wisconsin have it back.
Orgel from the back row and terminates that one. Yulia Orgel match. Badger fans on their feet, and the Spartans will take a timeout here.
For the Spartans, they need to start cleaning it up here.
Hart finishing off that one after Gigi. And we've seen quite a few of those from Hart.
Third block for Wisconsin already, and we're just in set 1. An ace! There's that tough serve from Izzy. Raises the net tape, Izzy Ashburn. Going right side, Danielle Hart. Offensively. And that was their goal coming in, limit her swings. Oh, wow! What a connection between Izzy Ashburn and Danielle Hart.
But Izzy Ashburn gets their one-hand set and feeds.
Turn the other way, big dig, one-arm stab. Franklin puts it in. Again, she's going off speed there. Not sure that's the time. Because you're going to get the rip back, and you do. Lonstein. Badgers 2 points away from sweeping the #1 team in the nation. point, Wisconsin Badgers.
When she does get set, she finds a way to score, and it's going to keep Wisconsin on their toes.
Great set. That's a phenomenal set by MJ Hamill.
Izzy Ashburn. Ashburn does such a great job of controlling the balls that are passed.
And the ace. Now the Badgers answer with a 3-0 run. Ace right on the back line.
Targeting the seam right between libero and Raina Terry.
And that was much better from Geddes, though, just out.
And there's the ace from Ashburn. And Ashburn.
Absolutely unbelievable from Yulia Orzhul in the first set. Izzy Ashburn now to start things off here in the second set. And an ace from Ashburn.
Maryland. Been out of system there. Knocked back by Robo. Morrissey. Tipped from the back row by Franklin. And there's a diving play by Ashburn. Guccikin way up into the air for Ashburn. And then Danielle Hart racks up another one, her 8th kill.
She's got a lot in her arsenal. She can hit it hard, she can hit it off hands, but she can come and sneak in with that little roll shot.
And there's an ace for Wisconsin, and if you had to point out to really one big thing, if they want to try to steal this set from the Badgers. Nair, back to Kinkella, Wisconsin all over it. Rutgers keeps it alive. They make Wisconsin play another ball. Franklin over the top. Vernon swatted it down. And then what a touch from Izzy Ashburn.
Movements, that's the best time for a setter to show what they got there because no one's
hasn't hit it well tonight, but she's got a chance to do it with the serve. DeLow this time for Humphrey. Wisconsin blocks it back. Ashburn and Danielle Hart seal the second set for the Badgers. That's the 0 lead. Another look.
Trouble. Franklin. Ball is into the backcourt. If they can't afford it, then a rematch of last year's national title on Friday, Wisconsin and Nebraska. And an ace to the corner, right out of the timeout. Right, and yes, we saw Katie Clark touch the net. Yes, the backcourt attack happened first. Hart continuing the streak, still error-free.
The committee is doing.
Borjal, back to Kubik. They run the middle again. Net bouncing up and down, but apparently not called. That was a crazy up by Ashburn. Tagged by Robinson.
And then reaching back to the center of the court. Great block there by 22.
Ashburn serve. Tough and effective. Better in transition maybe and being able to be creative in tough situations. Denied at the net. Popped over by Franklin. And now Franklin down in the back. Guccikin to the rescue. Borja off the block. Pedraza back for Londa. Excellent position on the Wisconsin block. And Badgers have been in scramble mode for about a minute and still in this point. Orzhul. Pedraza can't save it, and maybe that says everything about Wisconsin volleyball in 2022.
It's been outstanding, and in this rally, wow, just going hard for balls, keeping the ball alive. And then this is, defense is an attitude, and it's an attitude of...
And such a physical and big front line of Wisconsin, and they immediately start things out with an ace. Welcome to Minneapolis, all the volleyball fans checking in the Big 10, Big 12 Challenge. We are just underway.
This past weekend, they dropped another Big 10 banner during that match, by the way. Franklin had 9 kills in set number 1. 9!
Utter domination from the Badgers. A 4-0 run right now. They won the first set 25-18. They lead this 20-7. And Booth makes it 21.
From Izzy Ashburn just to touch it up to her middle, and Carter Booth.
Field house getting loud as Rutgers will look to tie early in the first set. Ashburn prevents the overpass. Crawford in the front court of Rutgers.
Base. Typically that could be a violation if she's a back row setter, but tonight she's got the freedom, goes up, sets up Crawford, great kill.
Franklin. Nyers set going for Hartman. Went in on Ashburn. Now Franklin. Nice dig there by Dierstad. And Crawford and Ashburn with the block.
Block, got their hands across the net. They did everything they were supposed to in terms of setting up a strong block against that swing. And
Ashburn, who had a service ace in the first set, gets it underway in the second. Kinkilla went on the attack now, and she sends it over again. Ashburn to Anna Smrek finding the back court.
Set over to the right pin for the Badgers, and Smrek, she approaches with so much aggression. She gets her feet under.
Back to serve with 2 service aces tonight, Anna Smrek. And Ashburn at the net, giving trouble for the Scarlet Knights.
Dowler back row attack. Dig there from Ashburn. Now Temi. This will be a tough play for Maryland. Free ball from Sire. Ashburn back row attack for Franklin. Nice play there by Gunter. Great play by Franklin. Temi Thomas through hands. Ashburn back to Temi, trying to tip it over. And point, Wisconsin. And again, at the end of the set, they don't ask how, they ask how many. Now Franklin to serve for Wisconsin. Ivy into the block, and a kill.
I think a player that doesn't get talked about enough on this Badgers.
Been at about half her kill number from last year. And that's down for a service ace.
She doesn't have to be relied on as much. It also helps when the serve. There are some plays that Temi makes that just make your jaw drop because of how explosive and dynamic she is as a hitter.
Taylor took the first ball and Lundot blocks.
The sophomore middle blocker doing a fantastic job tonight. She's 6 for 8, hitting 750, doing it on both sides of the ball. Norgel, one that just took on the libero jersey this season as they had to move some pieces around as Temi Thomas-Ailara stepped on the court.
And Ashburn does it again. On fire from the service line.
Back to the serve, hearing it from the Spartan student section behind her. But she finds another ace. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Career ace 176 for Ashburn.
You didn't even see her amongst the red jerseys
Right, she comes flying out of nowhere. That's what setters do, so.
Ashburn, excellent effort by Collins, but the second contact does not come, and an ace.
Learning the pace of the game, working really hard in transition as a middle, and that's what good middles do.
Challenged by this coaching staff to do more offensively.
A 6-2, so centers are coming out of the back court, so 4 or 5 right now for Purdue.
Izzy Ashburn, so lethal at the service line. This is a rotation. Wisconsin feels like it can go on a run.
There it is. Ashburn is no stranger to this back baseline and serving these aces up. Was a serving specialist for many years.